Welcome to this reaction video. Today I'm reacting to the latest single of Lecrae, Fear Not. It is actually from his upcoming mixtape. It will be released on the 4th of November, Church Clothes 4. It will also be the final mixtape of the Church Clothes series. So let's see how the single sounds, and we will also get a better idea of how the mixtape will sound in general. So let's start the reaction.
Candlelight shines inside his pumpkin head, waiting on the borderline. Please don't be afraid or it's gonna end. B-L-O-O-D-Y.
I laugh, I panic, my mind rehab it. I cried, can't manage. I did my damage. I came, I saw, I killed. I'm savage, my crime so heavy.
First of all, I forgot to say, this sounds a lot. It's practically a identical copy of A$AP Rocky. I came, I saw, I broke the law. It sounds exactly the same. So I don't know why you would do that. It's a bit of, yeah, I'm gonna say it is copying. I wouldn't, personally, I would have not did that, but you know, it's his choice. However, I can easily hear it, like, it's just A$AP Rocky's verse that he is basically repeating. So yeah, I wouldn't do that, but let's continue.
My sins, let baggage, can't stand it. Lie, cheater, and a killer. Never meant to cause them damage. Looking at me in the mirror, I see myself and start to panic. They don't even recognize me when they see me coming. All they see is they don't know about these Cartiers. It's just a little boy full of push me around, put me down, touch the ground, took me out, yeah. Vegas nights, gated dice, saying twice crazy, I ain't dead. And I should've called James White. Flew into Memphis to hang out with Soup and tell him that all ain't right. But I was afraid. Confession bring you peace, secrets make you weak. The devil like to feast on all your sinful feats. One too many drinks, tell my mama peace. Death is at my feet, let me rest in peace.
Oh, I like that reverse beat. I can speak a little bit of Spanish, but I can't really understand what he is saying there. If you can speak Spanish, please translate it for me. But anyways, I must say the track has been progressively been better than what he was starting with. It sounds more like Lecrae, more an original take on the song. I don't like artists copying other artists just for the sake of it. Like, please be original, make your own sounds. Don't repeat other ones. You can sample, but not just copy other rappers just for the sake of it. I mean, it's Lecrae. He's big enough. He doesn't need to do this to copy A$AP Rocky. I think it's a bit cheap, but you know, it's a fire track, so I would skip the copying and just be original. And I think the track would have been great either way. So I don't know why he did that, but it's still a great track though. It's still a great track.
Me consolam, bondade e misericórdia certamente me seguirão todos os dias da minha vida.
Again with the children choir, like in Spread the Ups.
Don't be afraid of them people, don't be afraid of the evil. They can mistreat us, but they'll never take us from Jesus. He'll never let them defeat us. They know that they'll never beat us. God washed away all my evil. Turn me into a believer, you better believe it. Put some more time on my meter. I cannot wait till we meet them. They cannot kill us, stop us, or condemn us. They want us living like we ain't the winners. They keep on trying to tell us they don't never help us, cause we all a bunch of dirty sinners. It go up on my side, all this way on my mind. Don't you try bring up my past, cause God erased my timeline. I'll be fine. Ready for war, I put it all up on the line. Too scared to fight, then go let David kill Goliath. Walk through the valley, but the Lord is by my side. He heard my cry. Hold me down, 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 hold me down.
Bí mo tilẹ̀ ń rìn láàrin àfonífojì òjijì ikú, èmi kì yóò bẹ̀rù ibi kankan, nítorí ìwọ wà pẹ̀lú mi. Ọ̀gọ rẹ àti ọ̀pá rẹ wọ́n tù mí nínú.
You know, I don't really understand what they are saying in Spanish, but Yeah, the track is hard. However, I have to say I have some remarks, but I'm gonna spare them until the end. You know, I think Church Clothes 4 is gonna be a banger of an album. I think the tracks are going to be great. I think Lecrae has really outdone himself again, but I have to say it kind of has a scary vibe to it. I must say with the children voices, I have a kind of horror vibe. You know, I don't know if that was the purpose or not, but it gives a bit of a scary vibe. And even now with Halloween approaching, I think it's a bit weird to make it sound like that, especially when the voice was saying like, "Don't be scared." It sounds a bit scary, to be honest. So I don't know what the purpose of that was, but the track itself, musically speaking, is great. I like the new Lecrae. I like the flows and the use of autotune. It sounds more modern and more polished. So I like the way that he is sounding. Like it is definitely an improvement. That is, I have to admit that it's an improvement. However, I would advise him to stick to the Christian message and do not go to the worldly flows. A$AP Rocky again with "I praise the Lord." Like he just ripped the flow. If you heard the song, it's almost blasphemy, that song. Like I saw, "I praise the Lord, then break the law." If you copy that flow, I have some serious questions, because that song is just saying, "I praise the Lord, then break the law." Why would you use the flow of someone who uses that kind of language? I cannot really see in his head, so I won't know. I will never know what the thought behind this process was, but I cannot seem to have a good excuse for someone to do something like that. Like in either way, if you think about it, you have to say it is a bad idea to do something like that. Especially if I'm trying to make Christian music, I cannot just do what other artists are doing, especially in the world, because he gives a bad influence to the music. And I think he made a little mistake there, but otherwise, like, it's sounding great. So I can say 7 out of 10 for this track, because it sounds really great. There is a Christian message still, but you know, he got to he got to stay Lecrae. Don't go to the world, because old Lecrae never would have done that. He would always stick to the message and never copy the world. But the new Lecrae is a little bit, he's like, I'm still a Christian, but he's a little bit bending. Like, I'm bending over to the world, not completely worldist, but not fully Christian either. It's just, he's just in between. And I would like Lecrae to just keep it in the Christian lane, and I think his album and his music would have been top notch at the Christian rap genre. But for now, 7 out of 10. If you enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you have a comment down below if you have suggestions, if you're hyped for CC4, Church Clothes 4. And if you want to check out my Spotify playlist, make sure that you go to the link in the description. And there you can click on the link of the 116 Lifestyle playlist on Spotify. But anyways, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one.